Assalamu alaikum guys, welcome back to the another video of Nakash Tech. In this video I will tell you how you can make about us section. Before starting the video I request you to please subscribe my YouTube channel Nakash Tech. Now let's start the video. Here is I type one heading will be about us, and here is I type some text, and here I write some skills, web design, coding, Adobe Photoshop. Before starting the video, I request you to please subscribe my YouTube channel Nakash Tech. Now let's start the video. Here is also I put one image. Now let's start the video. Here is two file. One is HTML, one is style CSS, and here is one picture. Now open the Visual Studio. Here I connect CSS to HTML. Now let's start the video. First of all, we create one div with the class name about section. Now we create one more div and set the class name. Class name will be inner container. Now we type h1 about us. Now we set the p for paragraph and set the class. Class name will be text. Here we type any text. You can space here. After this we create one more div. Now we create one more div and class name will be skills. Here we add span. Here we write our skills. For example, web design. Copy this 2 times. Here we type coding. Here we type any skill like Adobe Photoshop. Save this and open the HTML file. Now you can see our text is here. Now back to Visual Studio Code and open the CSS. Here we set the margin. Margin will be 0. We set the padding also 0. Now we set the font family. Font family will be sans serif. Now we set the box sizing. Box sizing will be border box. Now we set the body. Here we type body. In body we set the height. Minimum height is 100 VH. Now we set the display. Display will be flex. Now align items in center. Now we set the justify content also in center. Now we set the background color. Background color code this. Save this and open the file and refresh the page. Now you can see our text is in center and background color is also changed. Now open this. Back to HTML. Here we set the, now save this. Now back to CSS. Here we type class name about section. In about section we add background URL. Here we type picture name pic.jpg. Here we type no repeat and left. After this we set the background size. Background size is 55%. After this we set the background color. Background color is color code. After this we set the overflow. Overflow will be hidden. Now we set the padding. Padding is 100 pixel 0. Save this and refresh the page. Now you can see here is our picture and here is our white section by white background color. Now back to CSS. Here we type inner class, inner container. We set the width. Width will be 55%. Float right. We set the background color. This color code and set the padding. Padding will be 150 pixels. Save this and refresh the page. Here you can see our text in right and looking very good. Now back to CSS. Now we edit the h1 class inner container h1. We set the margin bottom. Margin bottom will be 30 pixel. Now we set the font size. Font size will be 30 pixel. After this we set the font weight. Font weight will be 900. Save this and refresh the page. Here you can see our h1 is looking very good. Now back to CSS. After this we edit the paragraph and class name will be text. Now we set the font size. Font size will be 13 pixel. Now we set the color with this color code. After this we set the line height. Line height will be 30 pixel. Now we set the text line. Justify. Now we set the margin bottom. Margin bottom will be 40 pixel. Save this and refresh the page. Here you can see our text looking very good. Now we edit the span button. Now back to CSS and here we write class skills. We set the display. Display will be flex. Justify content will be space between. Font weight. Font weight will be 700 and set the font size. Font size will be 13 pixel. Save this and refresh the page. Here you can see our span skills also set. I hope you like the video. I request you to please subscribe my YouTube channel Nakash Tech. Allah Hafiz.